Hey guys, it's Sabrina Claudio, and these are my stories from the road. My first tour, actually, I opened up for Black. It was in 2017 and probably one of the best tours I've ever done. It was very fun and I got super lucky to be on such a great tour as my first tour, and it definitely taught me a lot and prepared me for my next tour, which was my first headlining tour, which was 2018. Oh, there's such a difference between headlining and opening. One, when you're opening, chances are people are not there to see you. Maybe a few people here and there, which can be kind of intimidating, but also the pressure's kind of off and you don't have to worry about all the logistics that come with doing your own tour. But obviously when you do your own tour, you get to see your people and people who already know your music. And also, opening for somebody gives you the opportunity to like meet new people or introduce yourself to new fans, I guess.
If I could, I would have him for life.
The experience between festivals and venues, I gotta say, don't kill me, but I'm not the biggest fan of festivals. I think there's too much pressure that goes into it. And I've had some amazing festival experiences, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit more nerve-wracking than doing your own shows at venues. I think I get more nervous because I don't really know what the audience is gonna be like and I don't know what the energy is gonna be like, but when I do venue shows, I don't know, it's maybe more intimate and enclosed and like there's no distractions around and it's just really focused on the energy of the crowd and the performer. My very first show ever, does this really count? It was at Hotel Cafe in LA. Maybe 80 people. But this is my very first show ever, and to have 80 people, like, mind you, it was like 80 friends and family, but still counts. So yeah, I mean, it was my first time ever, and having a room full of people, no matter how big or small the venue was, it was like, oh yeah, I kind of want to do this forever. So my favorite city that I've toured in so far, I'm only going based off of like my last tour, my favorite city. I'm just gonna put it out there. Loved all of them, but my favorite was New York. And I love going to New York because the energy is just insane. Like, people from New York are different. And I also had the most incredible experience when I did a festival run in Asia. And I went to Indonesia, I went to Malaysia, South Korea, and a couple other places. And honestly, it's so strange leaving America and going somewhere else across the world and realizing that people know my music. It's a very strange, like, surreal concept to kind of wrap my head around, but they appreciate music differently out there, and I think that was what made it so enjoyable. So I'd say New York and any place I go in Asia is always beautiful. I'm sure there was, but I get reminded of that feeling like every time I have a great show, which is a lot of the time. I want to say maybe 95% of the time. I'm just reminded that like, I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, this is my purpose, and I have to give all that credit to the people who support me and listen to my music and come to the shows. When you're in person with people and you feel that, and they're singing every lyric and they're getting emotional and they're telling you how your music has changed, they just remind me every single time, like, oh yeah, I made it. Like, I'm good where I'm at. Even if this is as far as I go, like, I'm good. My favorite downtime activity while I'm on tour is definitely sleeping. You think there's a lot of downtime, but there isn't. Also, I mean, when I have off days, I love to like explore the city that I'm in. A lot of the time we don't have that opportunity, so anytime I do have an off day is like a blessing. And I just like to go around and just see what the city's about, maybe a little shopping, a little eating. But yeah, sleep, eat, shop. Boom. I would say a friend. A friend or some female energy. I have a lot of men in my crew, love them all, but sometimes I'm in need of a little girl time. So I like to try and see if anybody's willing to go on tour with me that is a female. So I say they're probably the most essential thing that I take on tour.
'Cause his body is my favorite ride.